Welcome everybody to the final part of Survivor Series. Whoa. Games, and what a show it's been. Now if your feet right to the top of the screen, you can see the leaderboard. Of course, Raw with 4 points, SmackDown with 3 points. Oof. Final 2 matches. Can SmackDown make the comeback at the final hurdle, or will Raw win this show? And of course, the match is still to come tonight. In the main event, we have the men's WarGames match. But up first, we have the World Champion versus WWE Universal Champion match. Oh, the stakes are high. Winner of this pay-per-view gets number 30 spot for the men and the women's Royal Rumbles for their respective brands. So it's all still to play for, and huge rewards in doing so.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds. He is the World Heavyweight Champion, Bron.
I've got to say, this is tense now, because not only is it just about getting the points, but we know Raw is 1 point away from winning this pay-per-view. Because, like I said, it is 4-3 to Raw. They only need 5 points to win the pay-per-view. 2 matches to go. SmackDown need to win both to win. Raw only needs to win 1. Could it be this match? That is the game that the SmackDown and Raw competitors are going to have to play now. Is all they've got to do is, like Raw's got to do is win 1 match. SmackDown's got to win both. It could be tense if SmackDown can win this one, and then it would go to a 4-4, and we'd compete for a winner in the WarGames main event. But if SmackDown fails here, it's all over. The main event still happens, but that's more for pride than it would be to win anything at that point. And we promised the fans a good show.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds. He is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Talking a good show. These two will definitely deliver. I know that much. There's also tensions rising in between these two. Rollins playing mind games like only Rollins can. We saw that a little bit earlier tonight with Finn Balor as well. Maybe you could argue that kind of put Finn Balor in a mindset where Finn Balor has lost his match, which gave Raw the point. So Rollins kind of made the situation made it more difficult for himself, but one could argue Balor put himself in that position, not Rollins. Rollins just said a few words. It's Balor's fault for getting it in his head so much, I guess. But he was kind of already in his head before that, to be fair. Rollins just did the final little tap, final little push, and it worked, I guess. And the Prophet's such a well-oiled machine at this point. They were able to break the Raw Tag Team curse. Anyways, that match been and gone tonight. Let's worry about World Heavyweight Champion Bron Breakker versus WWE Universal Champion Seth Freakin Rollins. We've got plenty of managers on the outside. Baron Corbin on Bron Breakker's side. A pretty deadly being Elton Prince and Kit Wilson. Nearly got the names mixed up then. Like Elton Wilson and Kit Prince. I think I was actually going to say Elton Kit, which kind of would have worked. But not as a name, but you know what I mean. A ringside for Seth Rollins, of course making up Wolf Dogs and Pretty Freaking Deadly, respectively. But chaos could happen, could it very much ensue in this match. Well, no, not even a 1 count there. I'm just feeling the density right now. This could be one false move from Rollins and it's all over for SmackDown, and Raw get that number 30 spot for the men and the women's Royal Rumble, which could definitely cement their spot at WrestleMania. And it means everybody wants to fight for it. It's not just, well, maybe not Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins, considering chances are they may be the champions by that. They'll still be champions at WrestleMania. But for all we know, they could lose their championship the next night on Raw or SmackDown, respectively. And they're going to want that spot, so You've got to fight for it. And maybe they want the Royal Rumble winner to be the one of their brand. That means they get to scout their competition from Rumble all the way to Mania instead of from Elimination Chamber. So they have less time to prepare, you know what I mean? Sure, they've got to fight their way. And, though, if their brand wins Royal Rumble, that means they've got to compete inside the Elimination Chamber. So, you know, there's pros and cons to the situation. But at the same time, they both want to prove that they are the better man, the better wrestler, the better whatever. So they ain't going to go down lightly, that's for sure. A lot of trash was talked. These moves off the apron. So there's also that kind of pride in that as well. You talk all that trash and you end up just going down to like a finger poke of doom. No, these two aren't going to go down like that. Anyways. Oh, springboard knee strike. Rollins gets breaker. And there seemed to be Rollins has Bron Breaker's number like he said he would have in the build up to this. So he's like, I'll face people like you, I'll face people as fast as you, as strong as you, I'll face people that hit the spear better than you. Get in the mind, a Bron Breaker. That's just going to make the badass even more mad, and that's what Rollins wants. But maybe this is what Rollins wants. Pedigree, no, Bron Breaker cowers. And that clothesline, that's not what Rollins wants, that's for sure. Does not want Bron Breaker back on the advantage of Bron Breaker's fired up. He's looking to get back into this match. What a shot. Takes down Rollins in one. Not picking him. Back up, no Rollins counters, blocks it. Suplex of his own. He's Bron Stone. Oh, super kick caught. Oh, what a kick. These two really are the best in their sport right now. Otherwise, they would not be holding those championships. Of course, Rollins has held a championship a lot longer than Bron Breaker. Speaking of Bron Breaker, it looks like he's bleeding his brand's colour there on his face there. Rollins must have busted him open on something. I have no idea what. But geez, oh, Rollins just got into that exposed tub. But I didn't even know that got exposed. Neither did the referee. I think that's the same corner as Tiffany and Bailey. The exact same situation happened. Deja vu a bit there. Bron Breaker hammering away on Seth Rollins there. Seth rolls out of harm's way, and Breaker brings down Rollins there. And a moonsault now. Baron Corbin getting a good look. We of course saw him take on Rollins. It wasn't last SmackDown, but the SmackDown before, if I'm not mistaken. Which Rollins successful. Oh, ref going into cover up. Just noticed another exposed top buckle. I think that was done by Pretty Deadly this time. On the Rollins went into, I think it was done by Baron Corbin. It makes sense considering what size they're on. Couldn't guess which one. Remember, Pretty Deadly did that exposed turnbuckle, but I'm going to assume it was Elton's. I think he's closer. But either way, oh, brings down Bron Breaker. But the referee's dealing with that exposed turnbuckle. Jeez. This person that turnbuckle definitely has its pros and cons. It's a risky decision. It could help you. It could backfire. Backfired there for Rollins, it has. And now the referee doing the one that Baron Corbin did earlier. That's Rollins still taking it to Bron Breaker. Oh, my leg jumped to the back of the head. That's nasty. I think that his heel came down right on Bron Breaker's head, sorry. Jeez. Oh, Rollins goes flying! But Bron Breaker ducked! And Rollins lands hard. And now Bron Breaker the power bomb on the outside. Rollins has received a handful of those lately. Of course, defended his title against Gunter on 2 separate occasions. Eventually he's been champion for a lot longer. Bron Breaker won it at SummerSlam. Rollins won it at Night of Champions. Jeez. Rollins the only man to hold that title this season though, unlike Bron Breaker. Of course, the man that held it before Bron Breaker was the one and only Cody Rhodes. You see him in the WarGames main event tonight. That was going to be a good match, that's for sure. Cody was able to win the advantage for his team as well. It'll be interesting to see how that plays out. Oh, Breaker, the shot to the midsection. Rollins for the throat. No, Rollins not taking it kindly to that. Jeez. I really do expect these two to just wear each other out. Just to try and prove who the better man is. Rollins blocks the spear a little bit. It was kind of dazed him enough, but we know Rollins He's very, very fond of a man that hits the spear. Of course, talking about Roman Reigns, who's also in the WarGames match later tonight, though he's on the SmackDown side of things. Of course, also the final Shield member. I was going to say the extra, that feels kind of bad, like mean there, but you know, the third and final member of the Shield. Oh, break against the spear there, Moxley, also in the WarGames. But Rollins knows how to take a spear. The Roman Reigns 2 kick out there. Jeez. Yeah, no, Rollins knows how to take a spear. He knows how to counter a spear. Because he's teamed with a man that's done it, and then he's feuded with him, of course, as well. Rollins having Roman Reigns' number on many occasions, when titles are involved especially. So that might, Bron Breakker might have to resort to something else here, who knows. But it is Bron Breakker, he might hit his spear a bit differently to Roman Reigns. Talking about spears, we did see a bit of a spear versus spear match. But Bron Breakker's World Heavyweight Championship, his last World Heavyweight Championship defence at Fastlane, took on Jey Uso. Of course, got his spear off Roman Reigns a little bit away about that, but also in his own regard hits differently to Roman Reigns. So you know, anyways, Rollins goes flying. Of course, Bron Breakker has also been compared to Goldberg, another spear hitter. So you know, it all surrounds it. I'm trying to think off the top of my head of Rollins' face Goldberg. But spear curb stomp. Bron Breakker weirdly stirring a bit after that. I don't quite know what that was. 2 kick out. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Seeing Bron Breakker's reaction, it wasn't just completely knocked out. He still like he was stirring a bit. And it was a forceful kick out too, but maybe that's the wrong idea because Rollins is back on the offense. Maybe a bit too much energy drained by that forceful kick out, or maybe not. As Bron Breakker trying to fight back, but no, Rollins saying nana. And now Rollins with the pedigree to Bron Breakker. Well, that's taken down Rollins, at least momentarily. Oof. Rollins now. Oh, what's this? Oh, he's locking. Third of a cup. Stop to Bron Breakker there. Jeez, Elton's happy. He thinks it's over with. Is it 1, 2? Oh, Bron Breakker with the kick out there. Jeez. Oh, look at that puddle of blood where Bron Breakker got stomped. I believe that's where he got his head stomped in at least. Jeez. Bron is dripping. Then he's taking on the Drip God. Dripping against the Drip God. There's Rollins. Look for the Phoenix Splash on the middle row. Just about gets it. Had a bit of an overstretch there, but just about what? 2, sorry. Kick out by Bron still. See, Bron said you've never been in the ring with someone like me. Maybe someone with a spear, but not someone like Bron Breakker. And maybe Bron Breakker's proving it right now with his toughness. And his speed and his strength. And his toughness. And his agility. You could argue a second to none. When mixed together, Bron Breakker bringing down Rollins in the worst kind of way. As Bron Breakker, oh, he went for the spear earlier. Now for the Steiner recliner on Rollins. We know he has back issues. So reclining on that back of Rollins, not going to do any good for the Messiah of wrestling. For the visionary, for the revolutionary. Jeez, Bron's wrenching in hard. I don't know, is Rollins going to tap? This is, the longer this is, just the worse and worse it gets for Seth Rollins here. Jeez. Oh, I think Rollins' arms are fading, but I think Bron's getting a little tired too. It's probably that blood that's dripping from his head. It was smart from Rollins to bust him open if that was the plan. Because it's clearly tiring out Bron Breakker. It makes some people just more mad. Like, I mentioned him earlier, John Moxley. It just fuels John Moxley. It fuels someone we saw earlier, Ilya Dragunov. But maybe not necessarily in Bron Breakker's case. Or maybe he's not used to it as much as Ilya Dragunov or John Moxley. Though I think it's hard to compare like John Moxley and Ilya Dragunov to anybody in those kind of regards. Either way, Bron Breakker. Oh no, Rollins counters. Jeez, Breakker hanging on a little bit there. Oh, Rollins. Insecurity. I think he's going to half-fought film and kill it. What's that baseball bat doing out there? Jeez. 3 deadly. Tossing Bron Breakker back in. Then how the ref's going to feel about them getting involved a little bit. There was some interesting arm movements. Oh, the ref's had enough of him. But the spear to Rollins. But the ref dealing with Elton Prince. Maybe giving Rollins enough time to recuperate. 2. Oh, and it has done. Jeez, Breaker is rightfully pissed off. That's for sure. Jeez, and Bron just going right to work on that knee. And everyone's having knee issues when it was taking on Imperium. Oh, Breaker. Clotheslines Rollins down. Yeah, Breaker is not best pleased. I wouldn't be if I was in his position, but you can't let yourself get carried away. Especially not against Rollins. As for sure, Rollins will manipulate. Rollins will counter. He will figure out that way. He will slip through those cracks that you give him. Rightfully so, as Bron Breaker's just gone right into that ring post. And now into the announce table. Rollins just proving it there. Bron Breaker got too feisty. And Rollins slipped through the cracks that Bron Breaker gave him. But honestly, I've got to say, I think Rollins is a bit lucky he's still standing. He's taking a military press power slam. Oh, geez, Bron Breaker's face just bounced right into that announce table. Rightfully so, he's bleeding more. But Rollins, he's taken 2 spears. He blocked a third. Took, like I said, military press power slam and a Steiner recliner. He's lucky to still be going at this point. But I don't think if it was for the referee getting rid of Elton Prince, I think we might have had a winner here. And a winner for the entire pay-per-view. There's Rollins now. Breaker now, though. Sending Rollins back in. Look at the blood all over this map. And it's just one man's. It's not Rollins's. It's Bron Breaker. Oh, what a shot. Rollins. Oh, Breaker counters. I was going to say about to drive his face right into the floor. It's not going to help Bron Breaker's bleeding issue. In a minute, but geez, the moonsault. Well, I think literally he was going to do his one more big move and he might take him. Rollins down. But Rollins looking to mount a bit of a comeback. Sling blade. And Rollins now climbing to the top rope. Frog splash. Oh, I would not give that one 5 stars because it's just hurt Rollins more than Breaker. Jeez. Oh, Breaker now. Oh, jeez. Looking to lock in that torture rack. But the ropes might have just saved Rollins. Jeez. Rollins has gotten very lucky in this last bit of the match. As Breaker just slamming Rollins' face in with his knee. Jeez. And again with all these elbows to the back of the head. Oh, Rollins gets out of the way there. Oh, Rollins kicks the midsection. Breaker was expecting that. And a curb stomp to Bron Breaker. Hold on a minute. What's Finn Balor doing out here? Clearly it's with Rollins messing with him earlier, at least how he felt. He's not happy that Rollins is about to win this match. This is about to help your brand. Oh, Bron Breaker with a spear to Rollins. Jeez, Rollins' legs looking there. That's looking a bit limp. That's not good. Oh, Bron Breaker still looking to do more damage to Rollins. A military press power slam. Jeez. And then Bron Breaker setting Rollins up. Irish whip rebound on a shoulder barge. And out for the spear to Rollins. Jeez. Oh, Rollins' leg there. Limp again. Jeez. 1, 2, 3. Not like this. No. Oh. Jeez. Balor's just cost his whole brand. Why, Balor? Why? Clearly the infuriation with Rollins just too high. Teddy's gonna be so bad. But ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner of the pay-per-view. We haven't even hit the main event yet. Jeez.
Here is your winner, Bron Breakker!
There you can see Raw get their 5th point. Can't believe it. Balor's just cost the entirety of SmackDown. Anyways. Main event of WarGames still to come. But Balor even won the Universal Championship. It's going to make it harder to get there now, considering that. Jeez.
The following contest is the men's WarGames match! The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, WarGames officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Now, let the WarGames begin!
course, like I said, this match still taking place, so it's more just to get a higher score on the board at this point. But maybe SmackDown could at least prove that if it wasn't for Finn Balor, then they would have actually won this pay-per-view, maybe. I don't know.
Introducing first, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
I mentioned what really this match is for. Maybe you could argue that now this is for Raw to go, oh, we'll still put a hell of a performance on. We'll still win this match, make it a more dominant win for Raw. So you can consider us as that number, as just to get a Royal Rumble spot, get a choice in the raffle. I was going to say that number 30 spot, but that's not picked. They just get it in their little. I can't even remember what the thing is called, but the ball thing where you can have the numbers that can come out of it. But we do that off camera. But the number that they pick. Yeah, like I said. And then some of it's just to get higher points, just to say, I've beaten you in this match. You know what I mean? Anyways, this is interesting. Okay, the both men that were in the WarGames Advantage match are starting this out. Unlike the women's one, it was only Rhea Ripley that started out, not Roxanne. Interesting.
And from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 228 pounds, John Oxley!
I think if there's anybody suited for this match tonight, I think you could argue it could be this man. Sure, Cody's got the lineage and the history with it because of his father, but he's no John Moxley when it comes to fighting in the no-holds-barred situations, the no rules, the no disqualifications, you name it. The hardcore style. It's hard to name somebody that it works better for than that man in blue, John Moxley. But, I guess we'll find. But anyways, it's time for your main event of Survivor Series. You already know the winner is, of course, Raw. Now just to see if it becomes 6-3 or 5-4. I know if I'm SmackDown, I'm hoping for a 5-4. I know if I'm Raw, I'm hoping for a 6-3. But I wouldn't, if I was Raw, I don't know if I'd stress too much of an injury at this point. Maybe for both brands at this point, as John Moxley just taking it to Cody Rhodes. Of course, Cody and John are probably going to sustain some kind of minor injury, especially with Cody Rhodes going into the cell walls repeatedly. Gee, I told you this fits John Moxley's style more, but I wouldn't go all out on this too much, just because the pay-per-view decision's over now. I wouldn't get yourselves too majorly injured in this. Sure, fight for honor, fight for respect, fight to try and convince your general manager that you deserve a spot in the Royal Rumble. But outside of that, I wouldn't risk major bodily harm and injury, just because I don't know if it's quite worth it at that point, especially as we're getting to WrestleMania season. I said we're on the road before the junction that takes you to the road to WrestleMania. You're on your road, then you get to this junction, and then which is Survivor Series, and then Survivor Series, you take a right-hand turn. You're now on a different road, and it's the road to WrestleMania. There's a few pit stops along the way, a few petrol stations, known as Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber. Some people gas up, and some people get the nice little nitrous oxide fuel from the shady guy around the corner, around the back or whatever, I don't know what kind of comparison I've just made here. But anyways, it looks like CM Punk is joining the fray. Of course, as I said, the Raw start getting that advantage, unlike the women's match where SmackDown got it. Punk is looking to bring in a table, as Moxley's just kind of been destroying Cody Rhodes since this match started. Punk, I think he's kind of half gone, I want weapons in here, but Cody kind of needs the help a little bit here. Jeez. Of course, Cody and Mox went to war last SmackDown. Jeez, Punk got turned inside out. I told you, this is built for Mox. Mox knows that he's now in a 2-on-1 advantage as well. He knows he's got the uphill battle coming if he wants SmackDown to win this match. Jeez, kick to the back now. Collision. Punk. Looking for a hammerlock. Lariat to Moxley there, jeez. And Moxley's back to his feet. Moxley just got some type of adrenaline in his soul that Cody Rhodes can't even dream of. Though, I'll say that's definitely the case when Moxley's busted open. Not busted open yet, but still, it's it's still early days in this match. It could very much happen. It's also hard for me to tell if someone's busted open. Because especially when they go to two different rings, my camera's zoomed out. The steel cage, of course, blocks the view a little bit. There's some nice and then there's also just the fact that I'm watching on a little monitor, you get a full screen. Oh, jeez. Well, maybe I should put my head close to the monitor, who knows. Either way. Yeah, especially for this match. Anyways, it looks like the Rebel Heart, Johnny Gargano, Mr. Resilience. Jeez, chopping in a trash can. He's next in for SmackDown. I think this is a smart idea for SmackDown. They bring in possibly one of the most resilient superstars we have in WWE. Ilya Dragunov has given him that same respect. He says he wants to take on Johnny Gargano again at some point, which is high praise. Either way. Oh, Moxley looking for pile driver. Jeez, to CM Punk there. And Moxley there. Oh, back suplex. Oh, chop block takes down Gargano. Went for Moxley, but it ended up crashing the burning a little bit there. Jeez. Still, unlike the women's one, it was just 6-1-1. This is an 8-man monster. This is gonna. Oh shit! It's more likely to go on for longer. Anyways, so Moxley paradigm shift to Cody Rhodes. Of course, no pinfalls, no submissions until everybody's in the ring. Which we've still got 4 more men to go. Jeez, oh, Johnny Gargano ducks, and it's ended up clotheslining CM Punk. What a smart tag team maneuver there by them two. And now the trash going on. Punk gets out of the way of that one, and out of that way. Oh, the table. I think that's rocks Moxley a bit. I don't know. It's kind of crazy here. Drop kick. I'll just send him Moxley. It's hard to fight. There's just so many people, so many weapons. It's easy to catch your own tag team partner in the fray. Oh, just like Orton's caught Cody there. Jeez. Oh, Moxley, he's got the trash can, but not able to capitalise with it. I'm probably going to miss some of the action. I'm probably going to miss people doing huge moves on it, people doing RKOs, paradigm shifts, crossroads, chair shots like Punk's just done. Friendly fire, probably going to miss a bunch, so you can expect all of it to happen, and I've just missed calling some of it. It's hard to tell, to be honest. Oh, I think Cody's just caught Punk in something from whacking the chair. Oh, it just caught Cody by the table accidentally. Jeez. I don't think he was meant to do that. Oh, jeez. Moxley could take advantage. Oh, an RKO from Moxley to Randy Orton. Jeez. Oh, and Punk. Oh, jeez, but he's taking out Cody Rhodes in the process. Cody's not looking so good with his teammates right now. Jeez, all the carnage has just consumed there in the past like 30 seconds. Jeez. And Moxley's back to his feet, open up for much longer. Jeez, oh, Gargano's brought on down on the chair. Jeez. I gotta love these no-holds-barred matches with a bunch of people involved. It's just crazy. It could just get crazy once the people get involved, and I love it. Oh, what a shot! Open also trips. Gargano back to his feet, and the Hogan Rollins into the trash can there. Jeez. Oh. I forgot what he was expecting somebody new. AJ Styles, the next man for Team SmackDown, means Melo and Roman Reigns are the last ones. Oh, Gargano with a chair shot to Orton. Jeez, oh, that's Cody now, jeez. Oof. Oh, Gargano trips Randy Orton. Oh, bit submissions here. CM Punk with the Black Widow shout out to his wife AJ Lee, and Gargano had the Gargano escape on. We're both men able to get out with submissions respectively on AJ Styles and Randy Orton, that is. Of course, SmackDown doing it to Raw and Raw doing it to SmackDown, not SmackDown doing it to SmackDown and Raw doing it to Raw. Oh, AJ Styles over Cody Rhodes to Randy Orton. That was beautiful, but that's not for him at least. Jeez. Oh, and AJ's ran into it. Into the... Go to sleep, jeez. Oh, Gargano, the drop kicks. Jeez, oh. Discus kind of get his head caught there. That was kind of nasty. Jeez. Oh, trash can to John Moxley there. Jeez. Oh, trash can to John Moxley again. Jeez. Don't know what happened there. It's hard to tell. Punk bringing Moxley down on his knee. Oh, Cody Rhodes. Crossroads to Johnny Gargano. Jeez. Oh, and looks like the final man of Raw is being added to the fray. Mr. Melo don't miss. I was going to say never does miss. I kind of balls that up a little bit. But either way, Carmelo Hayes is involved in. That's not good for SmackDown. They're only looking like they're on the back foot here. That's what happens when you don't have the advantage. Even when it's even fields, Moxie's been dealing with the uphill advantage all match. AJ hasn't dealt with it as long, but he gets in there with fresher men than when another Raw man has to run in to go save his team. But geez, a crossroads to John Moxley. I think also held out with the chair shot bit there. But geez, it's odd to say what's going on at this point. Sometimes it just gets a bit chaotic for me to call. It's sometimes hard to say anything, even if a lot of stuff's different happening. Oh, Curry, I think he's caught Melo there. Maybe not much though, but I think he just about did. Sometimes you just don't see it because you turn your back, then you go for your move, you don't realise something else has happened. Or you can move somebody away from when they're setting up their own move. It happens. Miscommunications happen. Melo gets the shot on Moxley there. Jeez, anti-Gargano now. Jeez. Oh, but that was the Punk. That thing I was meant for Gargano. Jeez. Oh, and Styles now. I think it's definitely Team Raw that's had the worst team relationship here. Jeez, oh, also just clocked AJ Styles with the hand. I think he got Punk a little bit too. I think he thought Punk was holding him, but of course it doesn't really matter the submission too much. But maybe it does soon as Roman Reigns, the final man of the match, to come in. And of course the final man for SmackDown is making his way to the ring. But I think he's going to take his time as he's grabbing some weapons. He's got a stop sign, jeez. And he's going down, they're all in the wrong ring. There's two rings, lads. It just means the camera might be a bit better. But Roman Reigns still looking for more weapons, this time with a trash can, jeez. Oh, I think it's close to nearly hit Styles there, jeez. And Roman Reigns grabbing a chair. Is there even any more under there? I feel like we've raided all that. Oof, well, Roman Reigns looking like he's coming back in anyways. Must be empty, I don't know. But WarGames is officially in and starting. Now pinfall submissions are allowed. Crossroads by Cody. I mean, I knew tensions were high in this match anyways, even just along the own teams. We had Roman and Moxley, we had Cody and Orton. Oh, Melo should looking to get a win here, but no, jeez. Up to that roller. Makes sense, but you know. And then, of course, there's just other situations going on too. Oh, Orton with the RKO to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to be kind of fresh. And Melo knows it, he's going straight to welcome the Tribal Chief. Oh, Styles looking to lock in the figure four. Sorry, Styles has been locked on with the figure four by Cody Rhodes. And Punk. No. Orton, oh, Melo with the stop sign there. Jeez, Moxley looking just like dodge that, tripping over both him and Orton in the process. Jeez. Oh, Moxley looking to punish Melo. That was a paradigm shift on the stop sign there. Jeez. But yeah, Melo obviously too much damage. Like I said, Raw's had the advantage, it's benefited them. They haven't taken as much of a beating as SmackDown, but that's definitely not going to do Melo any good in this match going forth. Jeez. Oh, it's just so hard to call. I think I've just seen it go to sleep, seen a stop sign go. Jeez, it's hard to say what's going on. Roman Reigns just swinging that stop sign wildly. Jeez. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, someone's going for a pinball. Like I said, it's just so hard to call. So much going on. Oh, Melo blocks himself from going into the cage. I'm just trying and keep an eye on everything here, and I'm not doing a very good job. It means I'm not calling anything. Instead of calling it, like, trying to call one thing and just missing it, because I'm trying to call everything. I'm just calling nothing at this point. It's even worse. But either way, jeez. Like I said, I just told him to miss a piece of the action. As Punk's gone flying. Cody looking to plan to use that table. We've seen that table in there for a while there. But jeez. Oh, Melo. What's he doing up there? Jeez, oh, Moxley gets out of the way. Oh, jeez. Oh, and a dirty deeds, the old style at least. Jeez. And Styles. Oh, look for Styles. Clash on the sledgehammer, jeez. Breaking it up though is Melo Hayes. Cody Rhodes, the crossroads. But so many people saw that coming, it's just got broken up. Jeez. Oof. I'm getting worn out just watching this. My brain is overloading. Jeez. It's getting a bit too chaotic, I think. Maybe 6 people was better, as easy to call than 8.
I'd actually argue it is. But sure, geez, oh, Moxie just going to work on Randy Orton there. It's so hard to tell who's who because 4 people are in red and 4 people are in blue. It's hard to tell. I think Moxie stands out the most, to be honest, considering he's got the dark kick pads. Jeez. What's going on? There's some mission going on somewhere. Gargano, jeez. Oh, looks like both Moxie and AJ Styles have the same idea here. They're gonna have to melee, especially with that table involved. Jeez. Oh, submission, pinfall as well. Jeez, this I think that's just going on both sides. The match could have ended right there. Jeez. Moxley and AJ Styles struggling to deal with, just trying to deal with Mello. Oh, Moxley just lit the table on fire. Jeez. AJ and Moxley are kind of arguing over who's going to do the damage to Mello. It's kind of, I don't even know at this point. Jeez. Moxley. Oh, look at, I think he was looking for a flap check for a flaming table. Jeez. And Styles now. Oh, looking for a power. Oh, just clocked Cody a few times there. Jeez. A power bomb through the flaming table. 2 Carmelo Hayes. Jeez. And Styles now looking to put the finishing touches on Mello. I think that's got to be it for Mello, surely. Jeez. Covers. 2, 3. AJ Styles gets the win for his team. But it's a little too late. Because even though SmackDown won this match, they're going to be a pride. They have not won the pay-per-view. Thanks to Finn Balor.
Here are your winners, John Oxley, Johnny Gargano, AJ Styles, and Roman Reigns.
Well, there you have the final score. Raw 5, SmackDown 4. Thanks for watching this pay-per-view. It's been crazy. It's been nothing else like it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully, I'll see you for Raw.